name's Dan Gessner. You guys already knew that. Thanks for coming out. Thank you so much. So, before I came out here, my roommate was asking me, like, dude, this is pretty huge. Like, what look do you want to go for? Do you want to go for, like, the Justin Bieber or the Ellen DeGeneres? I went, both. So, this is great, man. I gotta tell you guys a bit about my backstory. So I joined the Army right after high school and I got injured. And now I was on crutches for 3 years and it's all just, with the nerve endings, it's just a mess, just all everywhere. And so over at the Iowa City VA, that's where the battery was installed. They were wheeling me into the OR. This battery would like confuse all the nerves. And so now that's the only reason why I'm able to walk. They wheeled me into the OR. There's 6 doctors around me. And the first thing I said after the surgery was, I got to find some kind of, get down! They all lost it. But man, it's great. I have a remote control and I have this belt that I have to wear to plug myself into a wall once a week to like recharge. The thing is, I'm a grown man. The cord is only 3 feet long. I feel like I'm in timeout. Oh, shoot. There was a little bit of talk about how amputation was an option, and I was like, awesome! So I have a few friends that are biomechanic engineers, so I could have had like a variety of legs. Would I have had one that would dispense nachos? Pfft, yeah. Or maybe one with like a flask built into it, like I could pop off the toe and start having a good time. I want to be that old guy at my grandkids' soccer game. Here you go, Billy! His name is Steven. Yeah, that one! Or I could have one that has like a Bose speaker in it, so my leg could be like made of dubstep music. Go go gadget! I love being a cyborg, but every perk has its cons. There was one show I did. I talk about this a lot with the whole battery thing. I had this one show. This lady came up afterwards, and she goes, "Hey, if you is a cyborg, can you understand me? Beep boop bop be doop." And I'm like, that's mildly racist. I'm offended, madam. Oh, but I've been taking crap for decades now. Like, I'm 6'4". I reached this height in high school. Like, 50% of the high school didn't even reach my belt line. So every day was, wow, you're so tall? Did you know that? Did you play basketball? I was like, yeah, I'm the spare hoop. Man, it was just like everybody else. I mean, like, I didn't really learn anything from high school, but it was like everything I did afterwards is where I gained all my knowledge. On the internet, it showed, it's weird how babies have more bones in their bodies than adults. The red crayon tastes the best out of the whole box. What was it? Oh, and there was a story about in Chicago, there was this church that was really concerned about filling their pews with people. So they're like, let's stick a McDonald's in it. Like, can you imagine? Sundays we have McMass, aka Feast for Jesus. I just imagine Father Bob at the pews of like, Body of Christ. You want fries with that blessing? I'm really nervous about saying this next joke because my parents are in the crowd. I've learned some pretty disgusting things. It's not that bad. But I learned that there are some things that if a woman eats it, it would change the taste of her lady parts. I know it's weird.
Tell me more.
I could just imagine a guy going down on his girlfriend, and she goes, baby, how does it taste? And he goes, I kind of want a Whopper now. That's it. That's the last of my disgusting. Mom, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I still love you, Mom.
I guess we're going to Burger King.
Oh, shoot. Another thing I learned is that obesity, this is pretty scary. Obesity is the #1 killer in America. You know, you see a bunch of young fat guys with beards. I think that's a politically incorrect term. I like to call them Santa Clauses in training. Young fat women with beards, I like to call my ex-girlfriends. I didn't have that much luck with the ladies at my school. There was girls dumping me specifically because I didn't have a car. I didn't even get my license until like way after high school. But then a couple months ago, I'm driving home from work, and this news report came on the radio, and it said, the next time you go to a Lowe's customer service desk, the voice you hear might not be human. They're building robots to show you around the department store and answer any questions that you might have. Now, that's a little weird, don't you think? I think the end of the world is near. I'll be fine because I'm a cyborg. I'm worried about you guys. But at the same time, I'm thinking the end of the world is near. It's not going to be zombies. It's not going to be Skynet. It's going to be Lowe's creating a bunch of Arnold Schwarzenegger robots going, Flamingo House Veils. I was a customer service telemarketer. I'm 16 years old. And, you know, every other day we're like, blah, 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 you're doing it wrong. You don't call me again, blah, blah, blah. But then there was one day, mind you, I'm working for several different rewards companies. I'm working for AutoZone, Bank of America. Bank of America, they trusted a 16-year-old version of this face with your credit card numbers. And I was also working for Trade Secret, a hair salon place. And this one phone call I got was from these 3 ladies that they sounded like they just hit 50. You know, thank you for calling Trade Secret Rewards. My name is Dan, and how may I help you today? Ooh, Dan, you got a nice voice. What are you doing after work? I'm 16 years old. I'm like, I never even kissed a girl at that point. But nowadays, you know, I've been on the other end of the phone line of the receiving end of everybody's, you know, of being upset and angry. So, I mean, for the time, you know, on my free time, I've signed up with like a bunch of different customer service free phone numbers just to mess with the people, you know, give them a smile once in a while, which was really great after the Ring sequels came out. I signed up for Victoria's Secret and I got one phone call. Thank you for calling Victoria's Secret Awards. My name's Debbie and how may I help you today? Emma says 7 days. You're gonna die! Like, never got a call from them again. Oh, shoot. Do you guys like music? Do you like when comedians play music? Alright, I got one for you. Okay, I wrote this one song. It's a really sweet tune. I guess I can describe it just by the name title. This one is called My Innermost Menstrual Rage. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't have earrings anymore.
I got that on video.
Wash your hands of it, huh?
You guys are the greatest crowd. Thank you so much. So, growing up, I actually got a lot of gigs playing at local retirement homes.
A lot of gifts.
How inappropriate is it to play Stairway to Heaven? It's terrible.
Keep having you back.
Only they had Alzheimer's.
Oh, I have another side note. I actually have some very exciting news. Me and my girlfriend have been together for almost 2 years now. There she is. But she's like, Dan, stop focusing on me. So, yeah, it's been going on this long is because she knows how to scare me. Like, one day I made her very upset, and like when all guys make their girlfriends upset, they have no idea how. I come home to a very angry note on the fridge, and it says, Xbox is missing. It will be revealed once we go shopping until I'm satisfied. So here I am in the Kennedy Mall. I'm carrying 42 bags. I can't see. She has to lead me around with a leash.
That a girl.
We get into Victoria's Secret, and she ties me up right at the chairs right outside the dressing room. Funny enough, I found a guy in the exact same situation, and the first thing he said was, I haven't left this seat in 3 days! I'm out of food! Send help! I don't know, it's been 2 years now, and it's great. In that time, we played a lot of games to try to get to know each other. It once got down to, hey, what's your favorite condiment? Bacon. Bacon isn't a condiment. Are you kidding me? Bacon is everything. Bacon is a meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Bacon is a God's gift to the world. Bacon is a goddamn hand lotion. But I'm crazy about her. You know, me and her both try to live life to the fullest. Right now, I have a great job. I'm working at an organic grocery store in Delhi. And my supervisor, one of the most laid back, the most professional guys I've ever met. Not only, yeah, over at the food store. David, you missed it. This is your plug that you weren't even here to listen to. You're welcome. But anyways, he's a very professional guy. Not only is he concerned with, you know, like what did people come to eat, but as much as he's more concerned about how your day is going. You know, nicest guy in the world. But I have evidence to believe that he is a sleeper agent, but from Jamaica. It's 1 second, he's, oh, how's your day? Nice to see you again. Have a nice day. As soon as somebody turns on Bob Marley, it's, yeah, man! Yeah, man, we got the bobsled team! It's much more laid back than what I used to do in the military. Almost every single male in my family has joined the Army, and so we've thrown a bunch of info back and forth, different websites and articles. There's one that I got from an old buddy of mine who was also in the Army. It says that the military, all the armed forces are now starting to accept people with HIV and AIDS. You know, all they have to do is wear this patch that says HIV plus or something like that. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive. It's a very critical and serious disease, but what is that going to do in battle? Like, is the bullet just going to go, I ain't touching that! Shoot. You know, and speaking of the military, like my great uncle, he fought in World War II, he drove tanks in Italy. You know, great guy, and I never got to meet him. But there was one thing that I picked up from other veterans. It says, this is a really terrible joke. Those Nazis were bastards, weren't they? They practically used anything to lure the Jews into the showers. Different soaps, even different types of foods even. That's the worst Doritos commercial I've ever heard of. That's really dark, I know. I'm cutting that one out. Thanks, guys. And that is my time, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Wouldn't be able to do this without you.
But no mother-in-law jokes, I'm sad now.
I wrote some, and they got burned.
Oh, they that bad?
Yeah.
I can take it.
Yay!
All right, it's Sunday. Everybody can go watch Walking Dead now.
Yeah. There's a warm up back.
Oh, that's weird. Tim, you want to get up here since you just volunteered?
For that one.
Put it on vibrate, stuck it wherever you get.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the, please turn off your cell phones and any media.
I like how my landlord's on my bouncer right now.
That dude got steals. Do you feel like beatboxing yet, Dan? Nope.